Hello out there, welcome to day 31 YouTube channel. Today is the 30th of September and I'm covering the events of the 29th of September. So yesterday morning I bought books. I was making some purchases for books, and then I processed 2 surplus funds cases. I exercised for 45 minutes, including a 2-minute jog, and the gym is closed. The gym is still closed today on the 30th. I believe what they say on, if you leave Google Maps, I think they're going to open up on Saturday. Saturday would be the first day. The hurricane didn't really. Hurricane was devastating to certain parts of Florida. There's a lot of damage, but here where we're at, Florida is a huge state. Didn't get much. There wasn't much. Now it's really crazy because some places down the road got hit really hard, and here it didn't even see. It just seemed like it was pretty windy and a lot of rain, but nothing catastrophic. But other places, even a short distance from here, seemed to have got it really bad. So we were very fortunate. But I'm like, okay, when's the gym going to be open again? Because I was doing so well. I was going to the gym every single day, and I can't go to the gym. It's not open for me to go, so I can't go. So I will go as soon as they're open. I will go to the gym. So I think they're opening up tomorrow as the first day, back. So they've been closed for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Been closed for 3 days. So then I made the video yesterday morning. This video in the afternoon, I had a coaching call with Remote Wellness Academy, a live coaching call, and then I did module 3.3. Watched the video, which was an hour and a half long, and then I commented. So there's a water challenge. It's 6 days long. So I did the first day of the water challenge, which is observation for the first 3 days, and then actually, adjusting some of my habits with water. I've been really good with water, actually. I am addicted to Diet Coke, and I've been drinking Diet Coke for years, and I can consume a lot of Diet Coke. So the rule that I have for myself now is I must drink a full glass of water before I drink a Diet Coke. So that's cut down on my Diet Coke consumption. Eventually, I am going to quit Diet Coke completely. But I need to drink more water, and I have been consuming more water. And that was even before I started this Remote Wellness Academy. So, but I'm going to adjust water intake in accordance with their suggestions. So that's coming. So after that, I did a lot of work with Prep Center management. That was in the afternoon and evening. Just going through. I only have one virtual assistant and one part-time person who helps me with my books. Tracking expenses, and one full-time VA. That's all that I've got left. So I had somebody who was doing this all for me. She was doing it okay. She did okay, but I will take responsibility because I was not overseeing the process as much as it is. So now that I am involved, I'm going through and I'm doing a lot of that, work, dealing with, relisting books that are in better condition than what they were received, requesting refunds. I have seen an uptick in profitability because I'm doing it. And I think it's also because I'm using a repricer. The repricer is kind of working in the background. We're still manually repricing by hand, but the repricer is helping, the fact that I'm helping. So my books are a little bit more profitable, and I'm buying more books too. So getting that engine going, keeping that engine going of profitability for the books is important. So that's going. Yesterday afternoon, because everybody's at home, the girls are at home, wife's at home. It's kind of like I wouldn't say it's a holiday, but use some of this time to like relax. Played a game that I haven't played. I continued playing a game that I hadn't played in a long time that I really like. I used to really be into computer games, but now that I'm in this is half my age. I was a real gamer back in the day, but now I don't have time for it, or it doesn't have the appeal that it once had. But sometimes, once in a while, I'll scratch the itch to play a strategy game like Sid Meier's Civilization. I like that. But then it gets boring, and then I want to go back to work and doing something productive. And I've got a lot of work. So the game just kind of relaxes my mind a little bit. So I took a little time out yesterday afternoon to play the game. And then prep center management in the evening, and then I was just tired. Just been tired lately. Working on the treadmill and the little running part of it, it takes a lot out of me. So body's been asking for more sleep, so I've been slept pretty good last night, and got up early around 6 o'clock this morning. And this morning, before making this video, I was doing some things, just asking. Another thing that I'm doing is I should put on the list that I've been trying to extend my Facebook friends. Extend my Facebook friends network, looking at some of their posts and commenting. And there was also a person yesterday who asked about my property in Texas. So a person had actually made me an offer. I accepted the offer, and they sent me a message. They didn't actually send an offer on eBay, but it's weird. They sent me an offer. I said, yeah, hey, your terms are acceptable, and never heard from me again. It's weird. So that's the way that property's been. I had somebody put down earnest money, and then we had working with a title company, and then they backed out because getting a survey on 70 acres of land in the middle of nowhere can be very, very expensive. And I don't offer that on the property. I mean, I have property right on the border, Mexico and Texas. If you want a survey done, yeah, you can get a survey done. If you plan on, especially if you plan on building, you really want to have a survey. But that land has been there forever. It's been there literally forever. Nobody out. There's a couple of neighbors out there, some ranchers and all that, but there's really nothing out there. It's on the river, so if you want it, the property is, it's going to cost some money, but the survey is probably going to cost as much as the land costs. But there's no requirement to have the survey. If you're going to keep the land and just keep it for a later time, you can buy the land and then later either sell it or build something on it later. You don't have to run right out and I'm going to build something tomorrow. If you plan on doing that, then you want to pay off the land. You don't want to make payments on the land and then build something on it. That doesn't make any sense. It's a good idea to, if you're going to make land payments especially, is to have that and then have that as a future plan. That's what I had in Jacksonville. I had bought an acre inside the city limits of Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, there's a heavily urbanized area, but there's some parts of Jacksonville that are real rural. And I got these lots, these 4 lots that almost equal out to be an acre of land, and it's 10 minutes from the beach, from Jacksonville, from the beach in Jacksonville. And it's like only a few miles away from the Mayo Clinic, and it's only a couple of miles away from the University of Northern Florida, and it's not far from the urban core, and it's not far from the naval base. At one point, I was thinking that, I wanted to, when I saw that on eBay, I bought that land on eBay. I was thinking, well, maybe I would build a dream house there, and then I wound up getting the home here in Orlando. But I have somebody else making payments, and they've been paying every single month. And that's one of the tasks that I have to do, is I have to calculate how much more they have to go. When they're finished paying, they're going to get the warranty deed for all 4 of those lots, in Jacksonville. But that was the plan. It's like I wouldn't build on that land, because that land in Jacksonville has all trees on it. There's a road going out there, road is not cleared. But you person can develop it and do something with it, and that's what I was thinking at the time. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.